One of the most common causes that we see, one of the most common fact scenarios we see play out is when somebody turns left across traffic. So for instance, if they're on a highway like Highway 380 that runs through Denton, the highway has lots of stoplights, and many times people are attempting to turn left across traffic, across the oncoming lane of traffic. Many times we see drivers that simply don't yield when they should yield to oncoming traffic, and as a result we see very serious wrecks that occur all the time for people turning left across traffic. Another common fact scenario that leads to wrecks in Denton County is are what we call simple rear-ender cases, rear-end collisions. Many of these cases are caused by traffic that's stopped or that is stopping. And in Denton and Denton County, we see this very often because we have all these stoplights up and down Highway 380, because I-35 going down into Dallas gets backed up and congested across the Louisville Bridge and further south, and it backs traffic up. Many times we have people that are going at highway speeds and they're simply not paying close attention, and folks are subject to being in these rear-end collisions. Obviously, at stop signs, we see it many times also. These are the most common types of wrecks we see, but we also see a fair number of head-on collisions. These can occur for people that are driving while intoxicated, people that are distracted by things like cell phones, often cause these type of wrecks. When it comes to causing all types of wrecks, it's been my experience, both in Denton County and throughout North Texas, that most of the time we have some type of distraction involved. Most of the time, if we look back beyond what happened and try to figure out why it happened, we can almost always track it to something that causes somebody not to pay attention. Okay? Very often, it's cell phones. Cell phones are the bane of existence when it comes to car wreck crashes. We see them over and over. It can be changing the radio. It can be people that smoke or something along those lines, that are distracted while they're driving their vehicle. But again, the most common is simply cell phones.